The B20 Sherpa, Kes Kuvadia, says Africa's value proposition is that it fits at the center of today's global challenges and opportunities. Kuvadia reiterates that the group is deliberate in having cooperation as part of this year's theme, especially because of the situation that the world is currently in. He warns that countries are increasingly becoming protectionist with a move against multilateralism. Asked about his view regarding the latest utterances by US President that he may not attend the G20 Leaders Summit in South Africa, Kuvadia says the group is working to ensure collaboration, hoping that the US President will attend.
Businesses in America are quite clear that the B20 is important, that the G20 is important, that we need to collaborate to actually make a difference in this world. Obviously, our government is interacting with the US government on their involvement in the G20. I do know, for instance, that the finance governors and minister staff work streams in Zimbabwe about 2 weeks ago. The US was present, although at a technical level, but they were present. And we hope that President Trump does actually attend. Having said that, certainly the message we are getting from all those who are participating in the B20 is that we have to collaborate, we have to use multilateral institutions, even though we are all agreed that those institutions need to also have some sort of a reset to recognize changing dynamics in the world.
Meanwhile, the B20 Sustainable Food Systems and Agriculture Task Force chairperson, Deborah Malowa, has cautioned about unsustainable food systems that need urgent action. She detailed some of the focus areas of her task force.
Food systems must be treated as critical infrastructure, not just for development, but for global stability. Message 2. Now is the time to scale inclusion, innovation, and productivity. We cannot feed a growing world with outdated tools and exclusionary systems. Food demand is rising fast, but our production models have not kept up. Too many farmers still operate with limited support, low skills, and little access to innovation. In many low and middle income countries, including Brazil, fewer than 30% of farmers have adopted digital tools. That is not a gap. That is not just a gap, it is actually missed transformation, especially for smallholders, for women, and for young people who are ready to lead. So we must invest in access to finance and inputs for smallholders, digital tools and platforms, youth and women-led agri-enterprises, extension services, rural and rural infrastructure.
The B20 is also addressing the issue of progressive industrialization through innovation and technology. It says some of the issues that the Industrial Transformation and Innovation Task Force will focus on is enabling the new growth strategy and innovation, as well as speeding up technology adoption. Diabo Seto, SABC News, Johannesburg.